Sorcerers. With their powers combined, you are seriously damn powerful. A child of all the planes of existence, bring their powers to bear as the 2014 Sorcerer subclass, the Planer Mage. Sorcerers are known to gain their arcane abilities from bloodlines, otherworldly forces, and cosmic influences, but what is rarely seen is taking their power from the other planes of existence. Cursed or blessed with these powers, they can empower the individual to a degree, as no mere mortal can control everything, everywhere, all at once. From the very beginning, at first level, the Planer Mage has elemental influence, and can channel energy from one of the 4 elemental planes, fire, earth, water or air, each long rest, granting them different effects depending on the plane chosen, like resistances, damage, proficiencies, etc., making them very adaptable to whatever quest they're undertaking. Also, should they be dropped to 0 hit points, the Planer Mage can refuse death, staying at 1 hit point, unleashing a surge of energy with Defiant Surge. At 6th level, the Planer Mage can use Outer Plane Discipline to reach into the Fey or Shadow planes for additional features. Fey makes them trickier to deal with, and Shadow makes them deadly in the dark. Coming in to 14th level, the Planer Mage has access to Fortified Energy, letting them forcibly change their chosen plane to another a number of times without exhausting themselves, as well as Altered Flow, reinforcing the Planer Mage's abilities, granting additional features depending on the chosen plane, from additional damage to limited flying. Then, to cap it all off at level 18, to take on the extreme dangers of the world, Countering Surge lets the Sorcerer become immune to 1 damage type they receive for 1 minute, though at the cost of using Fortified Energy. Outer Limit is the final step for a Planer Mage as they tap into the positive or negative planes of existence, granting powerful, if temporary, features. The positive plane grants the Planer Mage a flying speed, extra AC, healing through radiant damage, resistance to elemental damage, and all magic damage becomes radiant. Adversely, the negative plane grants additional walking speed with an obscuring aura, healing via necrotic damage, resistance to physical and non-elemental damage, and all magical damage becomes necrotic. Which plane do you think you'd choose for most of your quests? Fire is the most common elemental damage type, but usually the monsters have resistance to it too. Or maybe a little teamwork lets you tank damage from an ally with your resistances as you occupy your opponents. As with many of these homebrew subclasses, the goal of being adaptable while keeping in with the Sorcerer theme has been tricky to achieve, though I think it has turned out well. Even at later levels, the features get more powerful but have drawbacks to balance them out. Would you take this subclass into a campaign? Maybe you need to traverse the elemental planes and converse with the Jinn that reside there. Would there be additional benefits to channeling wind in the plane of air? Or could there be dastardly plans to drain that energy from you by a big bad somewhere? Who knows? Have fun, and remember, just because you're not the Avatar doesn't mean you can't roleplay it.